everybody, welcome back to my channel. I have an Empties video to share with you today, and yeah, let's just get on to it. The first thing I have is my Autumn Bath & Body Works candle. That's what it looks like. And let's see, this mostly smells
like a apple-y, like just like an apple juicy flavor. I don't really know how to explain it,
but it smells so good. It's even better for like it's even good for not autumn time. I burn my candles all year long, whatever suits my mood at the time. And the next few things is 3 of the bottles of the Jergens BB Body Perfecting Skin Cream. I love this stuff. I found the only reason I bought it was because I found it on sale at it's called a dirt cheap store.
And I know they probably don't have these everywhere, but I found them, the regular, like, it says $13.99, and I have found them at Walgreens before for, like, around that price. I first bought it when it first came out, and I loved it then, but I couldn't justify myself buying something at Walgreens for some, more than regular price of a Bath & Body Works lotion when I can get those on, like, a buy one, get one free kind of sale all the time, or buy 3, get 3 sale all the time. So I bought one bottle and was like, okay, well, that was good to try out. And then and I loved it. The price, point for a Walgreens lotion, I just couldn't justify myself buying it routinely. But when I saw these at a dirt cheap store and it was only like $2.50 a
piece, I bought all of them. I bought like 10 bottles of them. So I used 3 within a month. The next item I have is this Bodyography Pro Ready Set Go Makeup Setting Spray. It's 6 fluid ounces.
And y'all, I love this stuff. If y'all have never tried anything from Bath & what's it called? Bodyography. Y'all should. I've only tried the setting spray, this, and a blush, and it was both really awesome. The reason why I got to try them out is because I got a Wonderful box like last year, and I got a few of them, and that's the brand, one of the brands they carry. Okay, so I tried to get a Wonderful box, again, for this year, because I just don't like to worry about what I want to buy. And I put in an order, and it took more than a month, and they still didn't even have it on, like, coming over kind of thing, or a shipping label on it. So I just told them, just cancel it, because I previously, 2 weeks before that, already asked them, like, what's the holdup, and they said, sorry for the inconveniences, taking longer than expected, and that's all they really said. So, I mean, after a month, I would have been getting something off of Wish by now, overseas and stuff. I don't got time for that. But, yeah, I'm not getting Wonderful box anymore.
But Bodyography, yeah, this brand is really good, and I do recommend it. It is kind of expensive, though. I probably won't be repurchasing it just because I can't get the discount for Montable anymore. But if you're in the market of wanting to try a new setting spray, a new brand, I recommend that brand. The next thing I got is the Dove Dry Spray 48 Hour. This is not going to be no 40-hour deodorant. You're lucky if, okay, so if you're going out to the movies and you want
a spray of deodorant that's not going to transfer on your black clothing, this would be a great option for you. But if you're going to work at 5 o'clock in the morning and you're going to be doing some real work, and you're not going to be able to bathe until the middle of the day, then this probably is not the deodorant for you, because, yeah, it's a very light deodorant. But it's really good on not getting on black clothing. And
it smells really nice, and yeah, I would recommend it if you're not doing hard activity. The next thing I have is the Sephora Airbrush Foundation. This was a recommendation from Kara's Corner. I will leave her link down below. If you haven't checked her out, please do. And if you do, because of my suggestion, tell them Valerie Dison sent you. And yeah, she recommended this to me, or to everybody. It was one of her favorites, and it took me a while. I have a video of that. I'll try to link that in the corner, or if I can't figure out how to do that, I will link it down in the description box below of my first impression of this. And I wasn't too happy about the first impression from it, and I do recommend it. It did give a very nice, flawless finish, but I felt like I had to apply too much to get the
coverage I was wanting, because before I had light skin and then I had these dark spots from like acne scars, I guess. I don't know what you would really call it, like old sores, you know how they get dark after they heal up. So they wouldn't cover them very well, but after the third, so the first coat was like light, and then the second coat was medium, and the third coat was like full coverage. So to give a full coverage look, and it does not look cakey, it is a great foundation, but I had to apply it before I put my clothing on, and really I put my clothing on normally first before I do my makeup. So if you don't mind applying this before you put your clothing on, and you don't mind, and if you want something that could do a lot to full coverage, I would recommend this to you.
But I won't be repurchasing it just because I like to have my clothing on before I do my foundation, just because of the convenience for me. The next thing I have is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. And that's what that looks like. I really liked this. The mist was very fine and
it was very good. I felt like I went through this like way too fast. I don't apply makeup. Well, now I'm applying makeup every day since I went down to part-time at my job. But before I wasn't applying makeup every day, and I still went through it really fast. I wish they did have a bigger sized bottle for this. Like instead of holding 1.52 ounces, I wish they had this size of bottle, like 6 fluid ounces. And that would be great. I could see myself repurchasing it, which I probably will repurchase this, no doubt. But instead of getting one little bottle, I'll be getting at least 2. I just wish they had more in the bottle. If they had six fluid ounces instead of just
1.5 fluid ounces, that would be great. But yeah, it was nice. I definitely recommend it. Yeah, this is, yeah. The next thing I have is the Argan Oil and Morocco shampoo and conditioner. Now this stuff smells so good. It smells very good.
I recommend this brand of shampoo and conditioner, definitely. By all means, I recommend it like crazy. The only problem I could find is I would like the conditioner moisturize my hair a little bit more than it did, but to be honest, most of us girls do hair masks once a week anyways. Me, I like to use coconut oil anyway, so it wasn't no big deal. I will be repurchasing this, probably in different
sense, just because I like to venture out and try different things. But yeah, this is definitely recommended. It is a favorite, definitely. Bought it at Sam's. And they got different scents out now, and I can't wait to try them. The next thing I have is, I don't know this brand, Sleep Aid Epsom salt. Epsom salt. I can't pronounce it, but there it is. I got this at the Dollar Tree. I really don't come across it that often at the Dollar Tree, but next time I go to the Dollar Tree, if they
have it, I would definitely be picking it up. I normally just, I mean, it doesn't have to be a certain brand or anything, but this did good, and it's from the Dollar Tree, so if you see it, definitely pick it up. And I don't know if you know, oops, sorry, I kicked y'all. I don't know if y'all have ever tried this, but this is good for calming, relaxing, soak aid for better sleep, smoothing relief from like stiffness, and rejuvenates in nurses. It just makes you calm down. Like, put it in your bath water, hot bath, and it's supposed to relax your muscles and just help calm you down. And I feel like it does that.
It really feels really nice in the bathtub. It just makes it feel like your bath is like silky. I don't know how to explain it, but it does feel very good. The next thing I have is the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. Yeah, so I used a whole big bottle of this, which is 20 fluid ounces.
This is a great cleanser for your face. I use it every single morning. Every single morning. I normally just use my coconut oil for night to remove my makeup and as a moisturizer, and then in the mornings, I don't want to put a coconut oil on my face before I put my makeup on, but if I put this cleanser on, it's like a, I don't want to say milky consistency, but it resembles that. It might be the right word for it. But I just love this face wash. I do not have breakouts like I used to ever since I started using this, and I really enjoy it. And it does not hurt your eyes. You can actually put it on your eyeballs. Like, I've had eye makeup on and ran out of my coconut oil and put this on, and I mean, it doesn't do great for eye makeup necessarily, because I use some good eyeliner and I use some good mascara that likes to cling on your eyelashes, but it does do a good job for that too. But it's good for getting the dirt and the grease all out of your pores, but it also makes you feel like I'm dry skinned, so this makes it feel very moisturized afterwards too. And I also use the moisturizer, and they just work perfect together. I'm not going to change this out of my skincare ever until it stops working. And I can get this at Sam's, so you definitely can pick this at your local Sam's.
Walmart, I believe Walgreens, pretty much anywhere you can get this stuff. The next thing I have is a Wet n Wild Cream Brulee eyeshadow single. And dude, look at that. I used all that sucker up. I mean, all of that sucker.
I love this crap. I'm definitely going to be repurchasing it. I don't even know why I hadn't repurchased it already. Why have I not? Oh, it's because I've been using that Wet n Wild, what you call it? But anyway, it has this color in it. It's like the, shoot, it's right over there. The duo thing, like they got the contouring palette. Yeah, that contouring palette. It has like a cream shade, and it's just like this, pretty much. I mean, it's probably not just like that. It's probably not the same thing. But that's what I'm using in place of this, and I'm trying to pan that other thing up before I repurchase this, but I'll probably be repurchasing it before I pan it. But you know, whatever. It's good. It's the Wet n Wild Color Icon Cream Brulee eyeshadow single from Wet n Wild. Y'all get it.
I think it's like $1. If not $1, it's definitely below $2. Get it at your Walgreens, get it at wherever you can find it, because it's good. The next thing I have is a 24-hour deodorant, Degree, Dry Protection, Shower, Clean, Invisible Solid. It's not invisible solid. It's not. But it smells really good. I just touched my nose. Whatever.
And the only reason I got some left on it, I have way more. Oh, that's why. It's because they break apart. I do not like these kind of deodorants during the summertime. No, because they don't want, I'm just going to be tossing it because no one got time for it to be like when you're trying to do this and it just falls off and it gets all over everything and then you got to clean it up in the middle of like 4 o'clock in the morning. You haven't got time for that. You do not got time for that. So it's going in the trash, but it smells good and it works good. It really works good. But this would be more for the winter time
because you know how you it just gets heated up in here during the summer, so it just falls all apart. I don't got time for that. I went to, I don't know what brand it is. Oh, I can see it from here. It's the Secret in like gel deodorant. That's what I'm using right now, and that's great for the summer. The next thing I have is the Shea Moisture Coconut Oil and Hibiscus Foaming Milk and Body Wash, firming and toning. Oh my gosh, this smelled so good. I loved it. I definitely want some more of it. I wish I could let y'all smell it. Can you hear it? Where's my microphone? I don't remember. Can you hear it? It smells so good. And I guess it's the hibiscus, whatever the heck that is. I think it's a flower. It doesn't smell flower. It smells so sweet. It smells so sweet. It doesn't smell like coconut. It just, it smells good. Y'all go get this. I recommend it. I probably won't be, okay. I definitely will repurchase this eventually. But there's so many stuff in this line that I want to try out before, you know, I get the same thing over and over again. I want to try all that line. All the Shea Moisture line. I want to try it all because I love what's my favorite thing? The Black African soap. I love that stuff, y'all. Definitely go get that. That's really good for acne. If you got dry skin and you got acne and you don't know what the heck going on, go get some Black African soap. Go get that Cetaphil cleanser. Go get that moisturizer, and I guarantee you your face will be cleared up. If you got dry skin with acne because you work at a fast food place, I guarantee you won't have pimples after a week of doing all that stuff. Anyways, I'm rambling in this video. Oh my god, I've already been rambling 17 minutes. You know what? Ooh, I need to cut this in two. Okay, the next thing I have, which was in a projects pan, and like I said before, I will try to figure out how to put the link here to go click on that video, and if I can't figure it out, it will be down in below, in my description box, so go check it out. But in my project panning, this was in it, and I'm finally going to throw it away now since I'm showing you in my Empties. And this is the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Foundation. I loved it. I can see myself repurchasing it. I definitely can because I absolutely loved it. I just like
to try new foundation, so I might not repurchase it.
But I really do recommend it, especially if you like full coverage and yeah. The next thing I have is this Jergens Extra Moisturizing Hand Wash Cleanse and Moisturizes, and it is in the scent Cherry Almond. There is that. that's what it looks like. I got this at the Dollar Tree. Next time I see it at the Dollar Tree, I'm going to be getting all of them on the shelf.
Because I think this smells so good. Like I said plenty of times before, I have dry skin, and this does really good at cleansing and moisturizing. It's good.
Definitely, if you see this at your Dollar Tree, pick it up. The next thing I have is the Fit Me Concealer in Maybelline. This was also in my Empties. Yeah, it's a very good concealer. Definitely recommend it, and I definitely will repurchase. If the only reason I wouldn't is because I want to venture out and try some new ones. But yes, I do recommend it. If you hadn't tried it already, definitely go try it. The next thing I have is the Pixie Makeup Fixing Mist with Rose Water and Green Tea. This was also in my Empties video. And I definitely recommend it, and I'm going to
be venturing out in other setting Mrs. Mist is, and that's the only reason why I wouldn't repurchase it, but I definitely see myself, I do recommend
it. 100% definitely recommend it. As you can tell, I used it all up, and I loved it. Same thing for this, definitely recommend it. Definitely will repurchase if I ever have a crappy product that I just don't want the risk trying out a new one. I will
definitely go back to this one. Is the Black Radiance, can't even see it, Perfecting Eyeshadow Primer, I think it used to say. I had it for years, but they still sell it. They still sell it because I was thinking about repurchasing it because I didn't know if this Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer was working out too well, but I figured out what was the problem. It was not the eyeshadow primer, it was something else.
But yeah, but that worked. This works good. This is the NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. On a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the highest of recommendations, I would...
No, 10 being the highest. 10 being the highest of recommend... Whatever. It's really good. It's a really good primer. But I definitely do recommend getting the 1.02 fluid ounces and not the bigger sized one, because I felt like the last month of me using this up, it did dry out at the end. So definitely get the smaller tube if you try it out. Other than that,
it was perfect. I loved it. And the last thing I have is the Neutrogena Rain Bath Gel. And this is the scent Ocean Mist in 16 fluid ounces. And normally I just like
do 3 squirts of this as my water is running and it bubbles up and it just leaves my bath smelling really good. So I definitely recommend this.
It smells really nice and it's very nice, and I love the pump bottle. Alright, that's all my Empties, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, buddies!